Now to our News4JAX I-TEAM investigation, Jackson Furious. As the issue of car meetups continues to heat up in the city of Jacksonville, the sheriff's office has been ramping up its efforts to try and stop it.
Earlier this week, we told you about several arrests for street racing in the city. This comes just days after Mayor Lenny Curry said residents should not tolerate the racing and parking lot takeovers in their city.
No, we don't accept living with it. I've talked to the sheriff about it, and I know they're focused on it. What we need people to do is we need people to report it so they can get police officers out there and prevent it from happening.
Instead of our streets and parking lots becoming more like the Jackson Furious, many tell us the solution is a local legal track.
Now, the I-TEAM spent some time in Gainesville at a major track located in that city. The video you see on the right, it's a view from inside a racer's car the day we were there. I-TEAM investigator Scott Johnson joining us now live from Jacksonville's south side to tell if it's a realistic goal to have a track like that one. Would it ever be built here in the River City, Scott?
Kent, one of the most visible takeovers I've seen is what happened here a few weeks ago at Southside Boulevard and Bay Meadows Road. You can see all the tire tracks. A couple minutes ago, I had a mom drive by and told me she had to drive through one of these takeovers with her 7-year-old in the car. She was terrified. At the same time, all these racers around the city have been telling me for months they just want a place to race their cars. They wish someone would build one.
It's a quiet night along Beech Boulevard. Wait, did I say quiet?
It's cool to come out here and see it. I never do it myself. I care too much about my car.
This is nearly a weekly event late Saturday nights when the shopping plaza at Beech and St. John's Bluff clears out.
I think that it's just entertaining, you know what I'm saying? This for fun. People like doing this. Y'all need to give us a space so we can do this for free, illegal.
A massive crowd of late teens and early 20s congregate to parking lots like these because they say they don't have another spot. Which takes us to the other half of this story.
And do a lot of women race, or is it more of a man's sport?
A lot of more women are getting into it.
Gainesville Raceway is the huge track in Alachua County.
This is the only real one in the region for you.
It is the closest. The other closest one, there's one in Orlando.
Where Jennifer Robards, who lives near the Jacksonville airport, comes regularly to race alongside a lot of her friends.
What kind of car is it?
It's a 65 Chevy 2 Nova. A lot of guys don't like to travel this far to go drag racing. They prefer to find a place, on the street.
There's a common refrain among the racers who travel here from Jacksonville. They think that phrase, "if you build it, they will come," would apply if a track was built in the River City.
A track like this, because I've been doing this for years now and I'm hooked on this stuff.
That's shared among those crowds that gather at places like Beech Boulevard.
Racers tell me there's a big caveat to building a track in Jacksonville like we have here in Gainesville, where racers can be as loud as they want.
But the racers are realists, and they know if they ever found a quiet plot of land to put a track in, eventually developers in Jacksonville could take a look at it and decide to put in some quiet neighborhoods, and a loud racetrack would be gone.
In 5 years, when you start developing around and you start getting complaints, even though they know what they're moving into, are you going to come in and want to shut it down?
There's been comments by News4JAX insiders for months about the city building a track. That hasn't been met with a lot of favor. Take this statement I got from City Councilman Kevin Carrico in January. Tearing up private property is not legal, so if that's what they want to do, I don't think there is a resolution. Unless they buy their own property, which they can do whatever they want with. But doing it on public property is certainly not an option in my mind. There's also the problem, realistically, there would need to be private dollars paying for this, because I couldn't find any track in the region where taxpayer dollars foot the bill for a track. They're all privately owned.
Your kids, as you foresee, is not going to leave Jacksonville's your parking lot, and drive all the way to Gainesville, Orlando just to fool around.
In Gainesville, the signs are very visible of corporate sponsors. But keep in mind this issue of street racing and donuts is bringing the River City a lot of issues beyond noise.
Bad or good or dangerous or?
It ain't dangerous. The parking lot empty. You see it?
No one's getting hurt or anything?
No, hell no.
Do you think Jacksonville needs a track that people can do this at?
Hell yeah. They would make tons of money.
There's been considerable property damage, and if you simply look at our video from Beech Boulevard, you can see the safety issues. In fact, safety has been an issue. In March, we brought you the story of 2 motorcyclists killed on the north side doing stunts. The following month, there was a shooting in a parking lot on the west side near a meetup.
I think it's like people having fun. I mean, I would never do it, but I think it's safer for them to be here in a secluded parking lot than out
in someone's neighborhood?
Yeah.
So a solution is not easy. And this issue has been decades in the making. Just check out this story I did back in 2005 when Jack's Raceways up on Pecan Park Road closed down due to noise complaints from new neighborhoods. Back then, 17 years ago, racers were telling me without a track, drag racing would take over Jacksonville streets.
What's going to end up happening is they're going to find a new venue for this type of event, and it's going to be on the roadway.
Almost 2 decades later, the prediction came true, with parking lots and highways the target for racers of a new generation.
I've also been telling you about House Bill 399, which passed the state legislature unanimously. It goes into effect if the governor signs it. Hear that, racing? A little later this year. And it would enhance penalties on drivers, passengers, even people who record these things and put it on social media. That's something that you would have to deal with if you do violate this law if it goes into effect. We're live on the south side. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
So, Scott, we've seen video of the parking lot takeovers, what's happening. I mean, at times they look dangerous. There have got to be some concerns over legal liability, right?
There is, Kent. I'm glad you brought that up. So I talked to one legal analyst since I've been covering this who tells me, say someone's in an empty parking lot of a business. Doing this, they're not invited, but they get hurt. A KG defense lawyer could still go after the property owner. Back to you.
Scott, great insight and perspective in your story. Scott Johnson reporting live from the South Side.